Today is cooking. So welcome back to another episode. It's been a few days since we've actually been working on the land a bit, but yeah, everything is good. JB's recovering. It's going to take about 6 weeks for it to kind of heal, so you just have to take it easy, which means everything around here is going to go a little bit slower, but anyway, it is what it is. Today, or this week, my plan of action is to finish the structure of this kitchen because it's driving me mad. And then this weekend I also need to make a car roof rack. Okay, so the first task is to weld the structure to the container. So my idea is that we're gonna start on the right hand side of the kitchen, get it mounted to the wall, to the container, and then slowly gravitate left of the container. Okay, so this is the first this is what we work with. By the way, this is what we did last week. That was our drawing. That's what we created. That. So not too bad. Anyway, so this is what we need to create today. I think by finishing this will be amazing, and then tomorrow the oven, and then I think we'll be done. Okay, so the first one we need to do is 69.2, so I've measured it and it's going over there. One done. How many more to go? 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I wish you were here, we would probably be upstairs lying in my bed. I pet you on the back, we were talking, we would laugh, and you'd understand. You listen to all my problems, your eyes would say, don't you worry. Kiss me on the cheek to make sure I was fine. Well, I'm not right now, 'cause I'm not this ends, and the bed's barely around, and I'm stuck in the middle all the time. My brother's going to college, so we don't talk like before.
Oh my god. I'm really tired. Feeling the exhaustion this week. Okay. So I have managed to paint the bars. So I'm gonna go and put these 2 bars up first. Well, actually I haven't finished painting. I still have the other side. Still do on both. But I'm gonna finish painting and then take this up, and let's get this in. Also just leaving the end bits so that I can weld, because if you've got paint on it, the welding doesn't really work. Sometimes it works, but most of the time it causes fire. So let's not do that.
But you're not anymore.
Okay, so now that the painting is done, I am going to go and get the welding machine set up, and we're going to get this guy in. I have 1 hour. Let's start the clock.
That you do still. You listen to all my problems, your eyes would say, don't you worry.
Okay, it's finally in. It was, to say the least, the worst part of our welding experience. We had to also make sure that it wasn't going to burn the inside of the container, which did actually, I think it may have done a little bit of the insulation. We may have burnt the insulation a tiny bit, but it's okay. There's no fires inside, so that's good. We just had to quickly drench it with water. I'm not sure if the camera had switched off by then, but yeah. So now I just need to clean it, paint it, and then move the fridge back into its place. Okay, another day on the beautiful land. Yesterday I managed to finish this section, so like I said, there was 3 pieces I needed to get done, but I have decided to quickly put on hold the kitchen as usual again because it's not priority, to go and work on the roof rack. Try with the angle grinder is to do this. I don't know if it's going to work, but you basically slice 3/4 of the bar and you do like a whole bunch of slices, and then when you bend it, it actually gives it like a bit of a rounder corner. I've never done it before, so I don't know, maybe I'll just try it now and see, because why not? So I think I have figured out a new technique to bending metal. So what I'm going to do, I actually saw this on Pinterest and I was like, this is pretty cool, let me try. So you basically cut the metal into slices. I mean, this is the first time I've ever done this, so I realized that when I was starting on this side it was too big, so I started doing smaller pieces. So I'm going to do like a whole bunch of these, and then you can basically bend the metal, becomes into whatever degree you want. So I think you're going to need about another 20 of these for it to become a 90 degree, but it's going to allow us to have a rounded edge, which is going to be amazing. Look how bloody cool this is! Whoa! That is so cool. That is very, very cool. Man, I just love learning new things. It's just such a cool feeling. Okay, it worked. It worked, it worked. Look at that. Wow. Okay, it's time to weld. This is first of all the thinnest bar we have, and now we've just cut a whole bunch of slices into it, so it's like calling for blowing holes. So okay, so I cut like a few of these pieces, and we've got like a smaller piece just in case. But what we've done is I've taken a piece and I've bent it so it kind of fits in this area, which is going to be the weakest part. So I can weld that in there. No one will see that, and then I'm going to tack these like softly. Okay, it's getting there actually. It wasn't that bad. Basically what I did is I dragged the welding stick like really fast over the cut pieces to avoid like too much heat going per cut piece, otherwise you blow holes. I did blow 2 holes in the one piece. That took a little while to fix, and my biggest issue now is this is all I have left on welding sticks. I have 2 half a welding sticks left, so I'm gonna have to go and fetch some tomorrow. I mean, it looks pretty shit. It looks terrible, but it's gonna be cleaned up.
I'd give you the world like I promised I would, even though you wouldn't do the same. Had this conversation more than 10 times. After 9 I still wish you were mine. Haven't ate in 7 days, 'cause I've been up till 6 a.m.
Good morning everybody. I wanted to show you guys something very exciting. Let me show you. Can you see that? And that? And that? Those are all baby mangoes. For this morning is to clean this weld and to build a structure to go along here, because actually I don't really like welding it closed, it's very messy. And then I need to put the the mesh on. Just trying to figure out how on earth I'm going to set this up. Okay, so it's looking a little better. Like you can see here, it's much more tidier. This is what it looked like beforehand. Then it started like, you can see that. And then it looked like that, which is a disaster. And now like that. What I have to do is go again with the welding machine, and these holes in these areas, you can see there's quite a few holes actually. I need to re-weld that piece and like finish it off. So I'm gonna clean the last 3 pieces and then go and finish some welding off.
Even though you wouldn't do the same.
So clean, and now I am going to basically, instead of welding all of those pieces and cleaning it, I'm going to use something like this, like I've just cut this little half circle thing, and that's going to be placed on the other side. And then so it's going to basically look like that. Okay, so this is where we're at. Everything is looking nice and shiny. Just before I was about to weld a bloody metal cup. That might grow some people out, but yeah, that's nice and deep. Flip, man. I think I'm just gonna carry on. Maybe some tissue. Just want to stop. Oh my goodness, my dog is driving me nuts, guys. How do you stop a dog from barking at you? There is a big storm brewing over there, and it's been a couple of days of this very intense humid heat, so I think we are very soon going to have gale force winds and rain, and so I'm just trying to pack as much as possible.
Some of you probably know I had a little accident on the land. I slipped on my shoulder and dislocated a joint. Nothing big deal, but 6 weeks of using one arm, so now I'm gonna have to learn how to build a house with one hand. That's gonna be interesting, but at least when my second hand goes back into game, I will build twice faster. Beside that, this week, so the rain is coming, and the last 2 weeks I've been working on the gutter, so now I'm gonna show you the road 2.0, the road version 2 for dealing with the next rainy season. So we'll see in the next month how this road survives, but it's getting better. It's getting better over time, which is the same case for everything. Everything getting better slowly. For those who haven't seen the video when we made the road last year, you can go check it out. So you will see what happened last year, at least last year, yeah, last August. And the whole rainy season came and destroyed the road, so now I know where to go. So we designed all this gutter to be sure that the water is evacuated. So the main gutter, which goes from the top all the way to the bottom. Then to protect this area, I had to build this gutter from there to collect all the water coming from the top, collecting there. Here, this section is to protect the waters coming from there, which often destroy this section of the road. So now this triangle will be protecting from rain mud, and all this water is collected into this big gutter. It's arriving here, go into there. So let's go see what it looks from up there. So the rain just passed and now the sun just coming out, so you have the light through the jungle. The light is beautiful. I'm just gonna bring you to one of our little spots. Look at that. Still, you like it here? Oh yeah, I love the grass, huh? Almost camouflage, huh? Almost can see rusty.
No, he's a little baby at the top. Yesterday I had this metal in, but I only tucked it because I realized that it wasn't tight enough. So I'm going to use what they normally use on combining rebar, just, you know, these like metal wire things. I've cut 6 pieces.
It's a new day for a high. It's another day to try to get by. And ooh, yeah, I'm feeling now every second, every hour of the day. Yeah. It's a new day.
Okay, we're pretty much done with the roof rack. I just need to wipe it down and then clean it.